King of the Road Productions proudly presents a Fowler and Evans episode of the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4, the CW, Strike TV, and YouTube, Southeast Texas style. During the half hour, we'll check out Kevin Fowler live in Southeast Texas. Well, you're a very resilient artist, and it's a tough business, isn't it?
It is, we've been doing it a long time, and all these young kids coming up, Cody Johnson and Josh Abbott, and all that, keeping us old men on our toes.
Sponsored by Tanner West and Texas Construction Resources. We'll feature the Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. We'll also wear the Southeast Texas debut of Sarah Evans' new video as our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville. And the Will Carter Band will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Glenn's Express Collision. Howdy, and welcome to the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4, the CW, Strike TV, and YouTube. I'm Jim King of the Road. It's been clear for a long time that local radio has become a thing of the past, but thankfully King's Country Internet Radio is available with much less talk and over 3,000 of the very best country tunes from yesterday and today. Never settle for less than the all-killer and no-filler playlist. You'll love the quality and variety. In less than 100 years, radio has come a long, long way. We've gone from this to this. Alexa, play King's Country on TuneIn.
King's Country from TuneIn.
And this. Now you can stream us everywhere. King's Country streams the most magnificent country music mix on the planet 24/7. Stream King's Country Internet Radio on your PC, smart speaker, mobile device, or in your vehicle with your Bluetooth connection. King's Country is streaming worldwide and crystal clear on TuneIn, iTunes, Live 365, and at kingscountry.net. Don't miss the nationally recognized and multi-award-winning Jim King of the Radio show, middays on King's Country at kingscountry.net. It does rule. Now ride shotgun with me to Jasper, Texas for my exclusive with Texas Country Troubadour, Kevin Fowler. We always cruise Cadillac style, as seen and heard on Southeast Texas TV, radio, and social media. We are everywhere.
Extra large and turbocharged. It's the King of the Road show.
Oh, hi, to the guy.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the Road.
Proud and tall. It's the smell of gunpowder on the Alamo walls. A red Corpus sunset, hill country blue bonnets, brisket at Cooper's, Joe T's enchiladas. It's floating the Frio, cold beer in hand. It's a couple two-step into a twin fiddle band. It's a Saturday rodeo, Friday night lights. Girl you ever seen in your life. For those who the mud on the brazos and red rivers run through our blood, let the world know we'll fight to the death for the land and the people we love. Gather around, friends, it's time for a toast. Let us raise up and crow one together. Forever.
You started out as a rock guitarist, weren't you, with Dangerous Toys?
Yeah, I started out just as a, I was just playing guitar, and I just was kind of gun for hire kind of deal.
Yeah.
And played with those guys for about a year and had my own stuff going on rock stuff for a long time. But as I started getting more heavily into songwriting, all the stuff I was writing was country stuff, And I think that just came from all those early years, when I was growing up. My dad's house, there wasn't none of that long-haired hippie music allowed, It was Merle Haggard and, hee-haw on Saturday nights and the whole 9 yards. So I think it just must have sunk into my psyche, because everything I was writing was country stuff, So when I started singing my own stuff, here we are, still doing it.
I think that the early rock influence kind of carries over into your performances now, because your stage shows do rock.
Definitely. Our tell somebody, we're a little bit of Merle, we're a little bit of Metallica. We're like, our stage show is a rock show, But everybody in my band, came from the rock world, except for my fiddle and steel player. They were always country players, but I think we bring that. You can tell, that influence is in there.
Did you just wake up one day and decide to make the switch to country because of your roots, or how did that work out?
It was kind of a slow evolution. I was playing Dangerous Toys, and I started writing my own stuff, and I was doing more of a southern rock country kind of thing, a band called Thunderfoot, and then that was kind of a stepping stone, and as I just got more heavily into writing, that's what I was writing, and all the bands I was in, they're like, dude, you're a redneck. We can't play those songs. Just started my own thing, and originally, the first couple of records weren't even really to be records. They were just, they're really just demos, The one for the road record, I just put that out there. I was trying to get cut, so I was trying to get people to cut my songs. I wasn't planning on being a singer or frontman, and it just kind of fell into this thing.
And your songs have been recorded by Montgomery Gentry, our own Mark Chestnut from Beaumont, also Sammy Kershaw's recorded.
George Jones cut Beer Bait and Ammo a couple years ago. So man, we've been really lucky, man. I've had a lot of great cuts, and I'm kind of starting to do more of that now. I'm writing more songs and shopping them, but I'm still writing. I write them all for me. If anybody else wants to record them, they're welcome to.
This segment is sponsored by Tanner West and Texas Construction Resources. When it comes to land clearing, dirt work, excavation, or custom ponds in Southeast Texas, there's only one name you need to know: Texas Construction Resources. Owner Tanner West and his very capable crew have the equipment and experience to handle any job. Give them a call at 409-782-6438. TCR also specializes in site prep, house pads, land clearing, demo, driveways, and much more. Call Texas Construction Resources in Tanner West, 409-782-6438. Still to come, we'll air the Southeast Texas debut of Sarah Evans' new video as our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville. We'll also feature the Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. And the Will Carter Band will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Glenn's Express Collision on West Cardinal Drive in Beaumont. Next, we'll air more of my exclusive with Kevin Fowler, live in Southeast Texas.
You're cruising in the King's Caddy.
King of the Road.
Stay connected with the King of the Road Show at JimKingofTheRoad.com. Winner of the Best Design, Content, and Broadcast Internet Video at the Press Club of Southeast Texas Excellence in Media Awards. There's plenty to do, see, and stream at JimKingofTheRoad.com, including King's Country Internet Radio, segments from this TV show, the contest page, and King's Photo Gallery. Also, click on links to Jim's YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter pages. That's JimKingofTheRoad.com.
Fulfill your need for speed with remote control fun from Holcomb Hobbies at 2615 Cardinal Drive next to Glenn's Express Collision in Beaumont, Texas. At Holcomb Hobbies, you'll find a huge selection of remote control trucks, cars, boats, and dragsters, along with all the parts and accessories you'll ever need.
You can upgrade everything on them. You can upgrade wheels, tires, motors, servos, which is your steering. You can do lift kits, suspension. Anything you can do to a real truck, you can do to these pretty much.
Holcomb Hobbies, 2615 West Cardinal Drive in Beaumont, Texas, next to Glenn's Express Collision.
Is your house or roof dirty? Let the professionals at Frog Wash Pressure Washing bring your biggest investment back to life. Don't take a risk doing it yourself. Let the Soft Wash specialists clean your roof, house, vinyl siding, hard plank, and windows with low pressure and specialized chemicals. Check out our past jobs and reviews on our social media page. Our work speaks for itself. Insured and A+ rated by BBB. Call Frog Wash Pressure Washing for your free estimate today.
Cruise to Larry's Old Time Trade Days in Winnie, the first weekend after the first Monday of every month. Larry's Old Time Trade Days, where you can find it here.
I was born in the Dust Bowl, the land of twisters and tumbleweeds. You can drive for 40 miles and never see a single tree. 80 days with no rain in sight. Can smell the feedlot if the wind's just right. If you wanna know who I am, just look at where I'm from. I'm just a panhandle poor boy, 4th generation born and bred. That old West Texas dust is in my blood. It's where they lay me when I'm dead. It's a rough and rugged land, but it made me who I am. No matter where this life takes me, I know I'll always be just a panhandle poor boy.
Kevin Fowler grew up playing piano a little bit. You ever play any keyboards?
Oh, Lord, no.
No?
No, I was always kind of the band geek, you know. My mom, when I was in 2nd grade, she was always pushing me. All the kids were always playing football. She put me in piano lessons, you know. But I guess maybe she's smarter than I thought.
You get picked on at all for that by the other kids?
Probably. Maybe I blocked it out.
Yeah.
But, you know, but, you know, looking back, you know, maybe my mom's smarter than I thought. So here I am, you know, 20-something years later, still doing it.
Best mistake I ever made.
Well, you're a very resilient artist, and it's a tough business, isn't it?
It is, you know. We've been doing it a long time, you know, and all these young kids coming up, Cody Johnson and Josh Abbott, and all
Yeah.
keeping us old men on our toes.
Your dirty books, they got your flag on the wall. Sun says beer, thanks, M-O-U-S-T. They got it all.
You've had a lot of national exposure, and you guys do tour outside of Texas quite a bit.
Yeah, we do a lot. You know, next week we're all up in Kansas and Nebraska and that area. And the whole Texas and the red dirt music thing has really spread. It's really strong in the Midwest now, all the way up to Chicago. You know, really, man, me and Krager played up in Chicago a while back and almost sold it out. You know, it's really cool to see how this thing started. You know, I've been there since day one. You know, about '98 or so when the whole scene kind of got going, and it's been really cool to watch it grow into what it is now. You know, and back then, you know, Pat was the only guy that could do 1,000 people. You know, and now, you know, at 1,000 people we lose money. You know, so just to see how it's grown, it's been a good ride. It's been a hell of a ride, just be part of it.
If you go back in the Texas country roots, who are some of the earliest artists that you really look up to? So people like Jerry Jeff Walker, maybe Robert Earl King.
I've always been a big Willie fan, and Willie's really been good to all of us Texas guys.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in duets with me and Pat and everybody that asks pretty much. Randy's got one on his new record, and you know, and he never asked a dime or anything from us, you know, and he's really good about, you know, helping out the younger guys and you know, and just supporting us, putting us on shows, you know, and he was, man, especially early years, you know, when Beer Bait and Ammo came out and everything, Willie and his whole camp was really good to us, you know, and I tried to learn a lot of lessons from him, you know, especially the way I handled fans and stuff. You know, I went to a Willie show, and before he and I had a band together, went and saw him at Stubbs in Austin, and he stood out there by the bus and signed autographs till the very last person was gone.
King of the Road.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
I don't know where I'm going. I'm damn proud of where I'm from.
But you are quite an entertainer and a little bit of a wild man on stage. And I think that's helped your reputation, helped your career grow too. You enjoy being on stage, don't you?
Well, thank you. Yeah, I do. And it's, you know, I remember my first show, I didn't say a word. I got up with my brother, we played together, and I sang in between when we were singing, we were doing great. And he's a great singer, and we harmonized, and people were loving it. in between songs, it was just this awkward silence. And I was petrified. No, I wouldn't speak. I was scared to death. And I thought, when I got home, I said, man, I've got to work on that. And I spent the next several years trying to get good at being on stage. And, you know, hopefully we are now, but I was shy.
King of the Road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
The Texas honky tonk. There's no place like home.
Since 2008, Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee, Texas has featured a steady stream of the very best in local, regional, and national touring bands. Pack up your posse and boot scoot over to Honky Tonk Texas for great concerts, dancing, drinking, and dining. Of course, steak night is every Thursday, and don't forget about the Honky Tonk Grill. Visit them online at facebook.com/honkytonktx and at honkytonktexas.us. Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee has been entertaining Southeast Texas since 2008. Where have you been?
We are World Gym. Let's rock.
Since Tina Bean started 5-Star Feeds in Port Arthur over 22 years ago, it's become a friendly neighborhood feed store and much more. Kind of like the general store of the good old days.
I think so. I try to be like it used to be. When I was young, going to feed stores and everything, it's, you know, when people come in here, I want them to feel like they're walking into my house, where they feel welcome. So we try to keep it like that.
5-Star Feeds in Port Arthur, Texas.
King of the Road.
Howdy, and thanks again for watching the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4, the CW, Strike TV, and YouTube. I'm Jim King of the Road. Still to come, the Will Carter Band will be in the Royal Spotlight, sponsored by Glenn's Express Collision. Now here comes the Southeast Texas debut of Sarah Evans' new video is our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville. Country star Sarah Evans is back with her first new original music since 2017. She puts a comical spin on her breakup with the song 21 Days. The video finds Sarah hanging with herself as a 50s-era housewife as they do everything they can to put the relationship behind them. Here comes Her Highness and Born to Fly recording artist Sarah Evans with 21 as our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville.
Never walk up
In 100 years, radio has come a long, long way. We've gone from this to this. Alexa, play King's Country on TuneIn.
King's Country from TuneIn.
And this. Now you can stream us everywhere. Stream King's Country Internet Radio on your PC, smart speaker, mobile device, or in your vehicle with your Bluetooth connection. King's Country is streaming worldwide on TuneIn, iTunes, Live 365, and at kingscountry.net. It rules. Coming up next, the Will Carter Band will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Glenn's Express Collision on West Cardinal Drive in Beaumont. King of the Road. It's always a great time and never a cover at Thirsty's in Beaumont, located at 229 Dowland Road, Suite 1A, next to World Gym. Enjoy shuffleboard and fantastic live music from your favorite local bands like the Alley Cats. Thirsty's has been in business since 1981 and is definitely one of Beaumont's favorite watering holes. Bring your friends, have cold drinks, and free Wi-Fi at Thirsty's in Beaumont. Keep up with them on Facebook at Thirsty's Beaumont. When it comes to land clearing, dirt work, excavation, or custom ponds in Southeast Texas, there's only one name you need to know: Texas Construction Resources. Owner Tanner West and his very capable crew have the equipment and experience to handle any job. Give them a call at 409-782-6438. TCR also specializes in site prep, house pads, land clearing, demo, driveways, and much more. Call Texas Construction Resources in Tanner West, 409-782-6438. As a RE/MAX agent, Suzanne Simmons is dedicated to helping her clients find the home of their dreams. Whether you are buying or selling a home or just curious about the Southeast Texas market, Suzanne would love to offer her support and services. Call her today at 409-880-5307.
Sway with me, darling. Feel that little calling. Ain't it better when you're holding me close? Come on and sway to the rhythm. This is what was missing. It's an awesome sound I think we both know. Come on and sway. Come on and sway. No stopping these boots from moving. Pressed up against me, don't care who's watching. Just hit the band and tell them keep rocking all night. Hey, come on and sway with me, darling. Feel that little calling. Ain't it better when you're holding me close? Come on and sway to the rhythm. This is what was missing. It's an awesome sound I think we both know. Come on and sway. Come on and sway. Like there ain't no closing time. You're spinning me out of my mind. No telling what we'll find out. Come on and sway with me, darling. Feel that fiddle calling. Ain't it better when you're holding me close? Come on and sway to the rhythm. This is what was missing. It's a lonesome sound I think we both know. Come on and sway. Come on and sway.
Express Collision on Cardinal Drive in Beaumont has been family owned and operated for more than 30 years, and they are recommended by most of the major insurance companies. Here's Glenn's Express Collision owner, Michael Holcomb.
Most of our jobs are referrals from insurance because we're tightly niched with those specific insurance companies. They trust us as a shop because they know we're going to treat the customer right, we're going to do the repair right, and we're going to be here for when the customer needs to come back.
Glenn's Express Collision, 2615 West Cardinal Drive in Beaumont. Texas Hot Country Magazine is one of the oldest magazines in the Houston area and affiliated with 2 Houston radio stations, the new 93Q and Country Legends. We target the very lucrative family-oriented country music and Texas music market. Grab the latest issue at TexasHotCountryMagazine.com and check out Jim King of the Road's new column. For Texas Hot Country Magazine advertising rates and information, please contact Leon Beck at 281-702-2242.
Nestled between Beaumont and Lumberton, Texas, is the beautiful Book Nook Inn Bed and Breakfast. It hosts visitors from around the world. Locals love it also as a quick, relaxing getaway from their everyday life. Swimming, fishing, viewing a movie in its unique theater room, and more awaits them at the inn. It's also a premier wedding venue. Many couples have exchanged vows in front of its gazebo or its event room. Book Nook Inn hosts reunions, vow renewals, murder mysteries, and more. We hope soon you'll be our guest at Book Nook Inn.
Cruise to Larry's Old Time Trade Days in Winnie, the first weekend after the first Monday of every month. Larry's Old Time Trade Days, where you can find it here.